Music in my life has really just been an outlet. It's been something that I can rely on if I'm feeling down. It adds a lot of color. It adds opportunities for people to feel inspired.
It's challenging, but in a different way from all the other academic stuff I do. It makes you think about yourself a lot more, and you have to do a lot more personal improvement.
At first, I'd be plucking a string and not know what I'm doing. And now I'm actually knowing, okay, this is that note, that's that note, and I'm getting a mindset of how to actually enjoy playing this.
The Seattle Youth Symphony is one of the premier orchestral training programs in the Northwest. We have orchestras that rehearse and perform throughout the year, performing at Benaroya Hall and with some of the leading arts organizations as our partners. The Seattle Youth Symphony is also very committed to supporting public school music education. Arts is a very important part of our learning process, and unfortunately it's the part that gets cut first in most instances.
Everybody, here we go. B flat major scale.
When I started teaching, I kind of thought that it'd just be neat to have great musicians, and I thought that making music was the end point. But as I've been doing this for a little while, I find that the life skills that you gain from doing music are really what it's all about. Planning ahead, the being able to work with other people, the leadership skills that are involved, all of the just life skills is really kind of what the focus has become, and that I think is what the students are aware of.
So we have a partnership with Seattle Public Schools that we call the Musical Pathways Project. And the goal of that is to support music in communities where there has historically been low access to music education, mainly due to economic barriers. We are working closely with the school district to ensure that it isn't just the students in a certain neighborhood that get access to music education and working with professional level musicians, but it's all students.
Unfortunately, there's a trend in some areas of music education for it to be only available to certain classes, and I really love that the Musical Pathways Project allows everyone, regardless of background or income or neighborhood, to have access to a quality music education.
We provide professional musicians who work alongside the teachers and support the kids. And they help teachers with all kinds of things, whether it's choosing the right repertoire for the students in their level, whether it's demonstrating technique, giving private lessons to the teachers themselves.
Coaches work directly with students, so they show them, and I also get one-on-one lessons from the coaches, which is super helpful.
Working with the coaches has been very great. Knowing that people are there to help if you're struggling with anything, it's good.
Working with SYSO is something that I wish I had as a kid. I grew up in kind of a similar demographic, and I think it's fantastic that our program and programs like us exist to help even the playing field.
They have allowed our program to grow. They've allowed our students to excel, to get more joy out of what they do. Every single year they see just a huge increase in ability level, in participation. We have more students every single year. The literature is more interesting, and it has given us the opportunity to have a music program that progresses.
They may be a kid who's encountering a violin for the very first time in our schools program, or they may be a student who's preparing to go off to Juilliard involved in our conservatory program. But that there's a place for everyone, and once you enter that door into the Seattle Youth Symphony, you're then along that pathway to keep you going in your journey with the Youth Symphony supporting you every step of the way.